This is your done for you, follow along morning routine. If your life's off track, you know you need to make progress, you need to make a change, this is the way to do it. We're gonna prime our mind with affirmations, prime our bodies with functional, intense exercise, and then set ourselves up for success with moments of clarity. But then you gotta get out there and do your most important work. Today's topic is why screens aren't bad, how they can be a good tool for progress. Check it out. Let's go.
These screens can be a black hole, sucking your time, your energy, your attention. But with discipline, they can be a portal, a tool even. Balance is everything. If you spend more time creating than consuming, screen time doesn't steal your life, it builds it.
Good morning. Welcome to day 38 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. Thanks for joining us. This is the place for people who are looking for a pre-made morning routine. Hit success without having to plan it out. Easy. So our steps this morning, we're gonna get warmed up, prime our mind with some affirmations. I may blab about food a little bit. We'll get our warm up in, we'll get some intensity, get the heart rate going, get the body charged up for the day. We will reset our minds with some positivity and some truth with our talk today about why screens are good. And then, you know what your homework is. It's time to go do your most important work for an hour at least. So join us in the warm up. Let's prime the body, get ready to start our day. So the warm up's gonna be up on the screen here. We're gonna do maybe some split squats and some bent over rows today. So general warm up should be good. Did some knee raises, hip flexors, some good mornings. Get that tension worked out. Some lunges, I may just do like a split squat for the warm up as well. Some burpees. And then some air squats. Oh, feeling a little tight. Got into the gym again yesterday. So, feeling good. So while we warm up, obviously you can use the warm up on the screen, you can do your own warm up, but let's get the blood flowing and let's prime our minds here with some affirmations. So, I am responsible. What happens to me is up to me. How I respond to it is up to me. Today I choose to be happy. Things are gonna happen that I probably won't like, but I get to choose whether it messes me up or how I respond. Something wonderful is about to happen. This one sounds corny, but it's easy enough. You just recognize that the things that happen that are good happened. It's just recognizing the positivity instead of the negativity. I have all I need to succeed today. This one I like because it's all about not having excuses. You know, oftentimes we'll say, oh, my job doesn't pay me enough to do the thing, or I don't have enough time in my day, or my spouse isn't supportive, or I don't have enough money or enough skills. But the truth is, you sure do, right? Because you don't have to be perfect right away. You just have to start. You just need to make progress. And in order to do that, we have all we need. We always do. Yes, we can improve on our resources and whatever as we go, but we could start. Something wonderful. I will focus on progress, not perfection. And this one's relatively straightforward. It's just like, do it. Start it. Do it better next time. Make progress. But if you don't start and you aim for perfection, you'll never get there. Not that I'm trying to get to perfection, but I'm trying to get to better. But if you never start, you never get better. So, and then I choose gratitude. And that's just practicing being aware of the things that are great, right? There's a lot to be thankful for in our life, but If we focus on the things that we don't have, as opposed to what we do have, we'll feel shitty. So if I can practice gratitude, I'm gonna feel better. Go through one more time, see if we have time to blab. I am responsible. Today I choose to be happy. Something wonderful is about to happen. I have all I need to succeed today. I will focus on progress, not perfection. I choose gratitude. All right, so for a minute or so before, probably a couple minutes before we get started, I'm gonna start throwing in a little bit of my views on health in here because I want to get it in. We'll just start with the basic one. We moved out to a farm here 4 years ago, and then a couple years before that started raising our own chickens. And the reason for all that being, one, I want to be healthy. I've always been conscious of what goes in our bodies and how we move and how we sleep and all the components of that. Right? I've been coaching fitness for over 24 years now in different environments. And what I've learned is that our food system is meant for efficiency and cost and, ability to produce lots of it for low inputs and all that kind of stuff. And it's lost the focus on how was it raised? Was it in any kind of, natural way? Was the way that we raised that food good for the planet, good for the people eating it? So in order to make sure that my family and myself have the best quality food, we've come out here and we're raising all of our own protein and fat and a little bit of plants as well, which I personally try to stay away from mostly and just eat animal products. But you can get good food, right? I guess I'll just wrap this up with, you got to speak with your dollars as a consumer, right? You need to go visit the farmer's market. You need to go meet some farmers around you who are growing food. You need to shake the hand that feeds you, because when we're so disconnected from our food because it's coming from some giant centralized chain from who knows where, and the ingredients going into that processed food are coming from farther and wider, there's no incentive for those systems to produce quality because there's no accountability. So meet the person that grows your food, speak to them, get it directly from them. Let's promote that direction so that more and more food producers aim for that. All right, enough blabbing about that. Let's get moving. So those of you that skipped ahead through the warm-up, welcome. Today's day 38 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club, where we are creating morning habits for you. Just join along. 2 movements this morning. We're gonna alternate through a lower body and a pull. The pull movement, I'm gonna go with a bent over single arm dumbbell row. So if you have a bench or something to support yourself on, try to get yourself kind of close to horizontal. Grab that weight, whatever it is, let it hang, pull it to the chest or even to the belly button. Obviously you can choose as much or as little weight as you want. I'm probably gonna aim for about 5 per side per second minute. And then on the alternating minutes, I'm gonna go with a split squat. Hopefully this doesn't smash into the computer. So get into a lunge position, drop the knee, stand. I'm not gonna alternate, I'm just gonna get half of my reps on the one side, and then I'll switch, crash into the computer, and get the other half on the other side. For that, obviously, like scaling options, hold on to something, support yourself, use no weight. If you can do that without the support, do it without support. And then if you can do that, you can add weight. My goal here with these workouts where we've got 2 movements is to get about a 1-to-1 work to rest ratio. Meaning I'm working for 30 seconds, resting for 30 seconds, and that hopefully will allow me to survive for 10 minutes, number 1, and 2, allow for some intensity so it's not too low key. So maybe I'll try this out once. Yeah, this can be good. All right, so let's do this. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Right, step one. Let's grow this thing. Let's reach more people. Let's create a community of people who want to improve themselves and they want to do it with us. So if you haven't subscribed, do that. Otherwise, let's do this. Once again, 2 movements, bent over row, split squat, alternating for 10 minutes, 5 sets each, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. 3, 2, 1, go. Looks like 8. That's 8 per side. 10 might be reasonable. We'll see. I need to blow my nose. Excuse me blowing my nose. I figured if you're in this workout already, you're probably staying for the whole thing anyway, so excuse me. Okay, 6 per side there. I'm gonna go 7. We've got family visiting this weekend, my in-laws. Today I choose to be happy. Thumbnail. Thumbnail. I don't know if I count. It's pretty focused on that thumbnail there. Maybe I can do the side shoot. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, that was 10 on the left. I don't even know how many did on the right. I was distracted. My bad. It's 2 down. 2 of each. Get on my timing. side. Oh man. Excuse me. Windows open. It's warm. Sticky one today. Uh-oh. 10 was a bad idea. Definitely over that 30 seconds. Two more each. Oh man. Starting this side. Oh man, those are getting hard. One more each. Wow. That's it. Jeez. Holy shit. That's another one of those ones that I kind of figured would be a little bit easier. I thought that the bent over row wouldn't jack up the heart rate that much. And I thought the kind of shorter range of motion on those split squats wouldn't be that bad. But by the end, my glutes are on fire. I could barely get out of there. So if you joined along, fantastic job. You're on the path to improving your life, especially if you're here doing it first thing in the morning with us. Awesome job. So you may be able to tell in here there's a computer, another computer, and this is being filmed on my smartphone, on my iPhone. And the reason I'm bringing that up is because we talk about screens as being so detrimental, right? We talk about kids' attention, we talk about their mental health, and adults as well, right? We are scrolling. And we're told that screens are all bad. And I'm not here to disagree with that, right? If you are scrolling mindlessly and comparing yourself to the people that you're seeing on there and not making progress, then screens are absolutely ruining our lives. The mental health epidemic, it's partially because what we're putting into our bodies and the environment we're living in, but it's also a big part because our mental environments, our community environments are fucked, right? We don't see people face to face in person. We say things that we probably wouldn't say in person behind that keyboard or behind that screen, and we see negativity, right? You turn on that screen and the algorithm wants to hook you, so it's gonna show you all of the crazy shit happening in this world, which is just so easy to drop your happiness, your mental health, your state of confidence in this world and make life really challenging. That being said, a screen is a tool, not a villain in itself. It's how we use it, not the tool itself, right? So we've talked about all the detriments, all the negatives, but what I'm learning is that if you can balance or even overbalance your production with your consumption on those screens, that this can be a substantial tool for building your life. What we're learning in this, call it a creator economy or a new era of online business and all that, is you can build yourself a personal brand that will build your life. So your ability to reach people and connect and make a change with them is so much bigger than ever before because of this small internet world allows us to reach out to the broader communities. So absolutely a tool for amplifying your vision and your voice, which is kind of what we're doing here. It's amplified pretty small right now, but it's coming. So you have the opportunity to speak your truth and to create something and produce, right? Be someone who's actually making something as opposed to just consuming. And screens are a fantastic tool. So I don't want to get too conspiracy theory here, but you could say that the system wants you calm and dumb, right? The more you scroll, the more sedated you are, the better. So get off your ass. Join us in the 5 a.m. squat club by priming your body, priming your mind, and then go potentially use your screen, but for good. Don't go scroll, don't go check your emails, that's after. Or never, who knows? But get in there and make something. And let's do this every morning to make progress in our lives. If you followed this far, you're probably already subscribed, but if you haven't, please do so. Let's tell YouTube that people need a change. And this is a really easy way to get on it. So subscribe if you haven't. I don't know if I just said that. And now it's time to go do your most important work. You finished priming. Let's get after it. Enjoy your fantastic day, and I'll see you as a better person tomorrow morning at the 5 a.m. Squat Club.